Yes, we are setting up a live for Facebook. Saying it's not there. I reckon it is. It did this to me last week, you guys. Happy Monday. How has your day been? I tell you what, for me, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. I'm not going to lie. Um, Having to file company accounts every year is it's just thrilling, isn't it? It's just one of those jobs that me personally, I feel like I could do better. I feel like every time I do it, I need to go through a full like education system on how to make sure my accounts are compliant. Obviously, the wonderful Julie Wong did a training for Canine Care Hub, and I actually ended up on a call with her after the fact because I could not shake the feeling that I just don't want to do it wrong. So it's so powerful to have connections and also to ask for help. I am guilty of it myself, where I go, I know, I'm an expert, I know what I'm doing. I don't need any help, but you do. Like, it doesn't matter what you are, it doesn't matter how qualified you are in whatever it is, there's always going to be an element to your world where you need an outside influence. I just needed someone to tell me that what I did was okay, you know? Um, and more than okay, was compliant. um, and it was just brilliant. It was so wonderful to have someone that I was able to lean on who I knew had the skill set, or if didn't know that, or if they didn't have the direct skill set, they knew someone that does. Um, and I met Julie at a live business event. It's for entrepreneurs. It was in London. It's called Expert Empires. They've got another one coming up in May with the wonderful Wim Hof. So like breathing work and all of that stuff. It'll be amazing. But I'm dragging my heels going this time. And it's just nuts because I know from doing them time and time again that every time I go to an in-person event, it only ever leads to good. I always learn from the incredible expert speakers. I always um, get a lot of refreshed knowledge of stuff that I already know, and I always connect with incredible humans. And it's that connection that makes the difference in life, in business and in life. Um, Being able to network and be able to effectively communicate what it is that you do and how you serve dogs is really important. That is one of the secret sources. I do have a whole process which will be laid out in my upcoming book. Um, I've also taught it on different trainings. Um, and knowing your audience and knowing your outcomes, it's just crazy how a simple connection can just change the direction of your business, of your life, of your skill set. I've spoken about this example last week after crafts, but it's fresh in my mind again because I've just interviewed Belinda for one of my expert exchanges. So Belinda, I firstly learned how to dog groom in her salon. I was an assistant of hers. After a few months, left to go to my own salon, and within 6 months, I was a salon manager at 21. And it was our salons that did so well, and that's because she did such a great job of one, teaching me how to groom, and two, teaching me how to market and promote my business. So she ended up connecting me with a marketing company, and I ended up traveling the world thanks to her connection. So, I mean, that was because I was working with her that I had that connection in the first instance, but bumping into her again at crafts after all these years, she then has now put me onto a new connection with lots of potential. of ways that I can serve the canine community. So I'm really excited about that. And the reaction when she sees me, I mean, you know me as Elizabeth, everyone knows me as Elle, but back in the day I was Lizzie. So I was walking through class and I just heard her go, Lizzie. Um, and it was great. It was absolutely amazing to give her an update on, all of the business achievements I've done, all of the traveling, my speaking, my coaching, how I've served people. Um, it's just amazing. And then, she connected me with, originally, she connected me with this director of a marketing company in Australia. So like that was only 1 degree of separation, put me in front of an incredible human called Liam. And I got to travel Australia, New Zealand, and the UK, working for this marketing job. But there's the concept, isn't there, about the 6 degrees of separation. And I think the whole 6 degrees of separation should be forefront of your mind in any interaction. So it doesn't have to be at a live event. It doesn't have to be, directly with someone who you want to or may have a connection that would be of benefit to you and your business so you can serve more people and more dogs. It could just be in your day-to-day life. You don't know who, it could be a cleaner in an office that you visit. You don't know who that cleaner is connected to. And then who they're connected to, and then who they're connected to. So actually, first impressions and communication and the way that you deliver and the way that you respect other people's time and ask questions and are curious and have grace with one another makes a big impact. It was very interesting off recording. I won't obviously share the full ins and outs, but Belinda and I were talking about a mutual connection that neither of us know fully well. And my first impressions of this person was really positive. Great information, I think they're doing good things. Her first impression was, I'm actually not sure whether it was online or in person, but as they were delivering, someone asked a question and they kind of fobbed them off. And that disrespect had left a mark in her mind. And she now gets the ick by that person. So isn't that amazing? And to lean on my wonderful father's lesson of life, if you listen to what everyone else says about everyone else, you won't like anyone. In other words, make sure you form your own opinion of someone before you believe that opinion. You don't know, particularly with it when it comes to clients, you don't know what's happened in their day before they walk through your door. So giving them kindness and grace is really important. Yes, it can be frustrating, and yes, it can be a favorite thing when we are waiting for a client. One time I left a voicemail for a dog who, it was finishing time in the salon, and actually, in fact, the store was locking up and the owner wasn't back. And it was like, what are we going to do? Like, we can't take this dog home. Like, what is going on? And I left this voicemail, and it was, I remember I was only 21 at the time, so you can give me some grace here. I wouldn't do it now, but the girls laughed, and it's still like a Facebook memory that pops up every year, and it's like, so when do you think, this is me on the phone, so when do you think you're going to come back, because we are waiting. But let's use my example of incorrect communication as an example here. That one dog client, I don't know what was going on in his world at that time. I was 21, I didn't care. I should have. But that's easy to say, 12 years later, with a lot more life experience behind me too. Also, 6 degrees of separation. Who does he know that that impact would have made later on. That's it. As far as I'm aware, that never came to bite me on the bum. But this is why I believe it's very important to work on your communication, to work on the delivery, when we're communicating with clients, with team members, with prospects, with other business owners, with the person you bump into down the street. Because there's some really powerful people that you rub shoulders with, that have got connections in high places, or have got connections that at a later date you would love to work with or collaborate with, or you never know where in life that one connection could lead you. Like I have a friend, and his father is like well known within the royal palace. Like that's crazy. And actually I would consider his dad my friend too. um I mean, that doesn't mean I know anyone there, but you know, he's a big person, and I've always treated him with love and respect because he's a lovely man. But then you find out, like, he's actually really powerful. Like, he's really well connected in very high places, um, and just a great example of a beautiful human, like someone that's well off, but is the nicest human going. Um, yeah, biggest kindness, and this is it. We don't know what position our clients are in. And when it comes to a financial position, never judge other people. Because a great example I used to often share was when I first started on the chiropractic care. I was a student because I was doing my business diploma in Australia. And I had $31 in my account, and the chiropractic adjustment cost $30. Now, if going into that chiropractic clinic, the person on front desk judged me for being a student and said, "No, no, you can't have your chiropractic adjustment," then I would have been in back pain and hip pain. And I was happy to spend that money. I was happy to have $1 there because I was invested in the service. And this happens, and there's proof of this during the recessions, during the pandemic, and you know, we're going into a recession again, that people will spend on their pets. And in fact, the stats show that people spend more on their pets during recessions and lockdowns. So we are in the best industry at the best time, because people will find the money for their pets. Because for quite a lot of pet parents, their dog is their baby. They won't have anything less than perfection. So never judge financial situations. I know another person who is very well off and dresses very poorly, genuine holes in their armpits kind of clothes. Yeah, you wouldn't know their heritage. Oh my god, I sound really posh. I'm not. um, oh goodness. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying about today, hope you've had a good day. I'm really excited about an upcoming networking event. There's a couple of big dog show events coming up that I'm excited to be at. I would love to, if you ever see me in person, make sure you tap my shoulder and say hi, because I would love to hear your stories, learn how you're growing and developing, and if I can be of any help, then I absolutely will. Because I've always tried to treat people with love and respect and as if they're the most important person in the world. And that works. With the 6 degrees of separation, I believe that's working very nicely in my favour, and it may be that it takes 12 years for that one connection to reconnect you with something else in a different stage of your life. God, this is quite deep. This is quite a deep Monday night pause. Monday night pause is your opportunity to take a pause and work on a new concept or an idea in your business, rather than working on your business, in your business, working on your business rather than in your business. I remember when I was in the salon full time, like you get a lot of thinking time. So this is my opportunity to widen your mind, to share some personal development that I have acquired over the years, to give you new business concepts, to give you new marketing ideas, to let you know about upcoming trainings that I'm offering, which again could really serve you and grow you. The next one coming up is 6 weeks of effort for a year's worth of clients. Make sure you register for it. It's going to be amazing. It's happening on the 26th. I'm really here to serve. And the more people that I connect with and the more events that I go to, the more I'm able to do that. So if you're considering a live event or you're networking and you're a bit shy, I get it. I understand. But for yourself and for your business and for the dogs that you are yet to serve, this week, just take the consideration. Get what's the next event you're going to go to. And when you go to the event, have your sniff and tell statement ready to go, which is my version of a bit of like a elevator pitch. So just being able to quickly communicate who you are and what you do. And just remember the 6 degrees of separation. You don't know who it is that you're speaking to and who they're connected with, and who those connections may propel you onwards and upwards in a different trajectory of your life. That's my pause for this Monday. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you had a good Monday. It's getting lighter in the evenings, which is so exciting. I can't wait to be doing these videos from the green across from my road again. I hope you have an absolute fabulous week. If I can be of any service at all, make sure you let me know. Have a good one.